Hello and welcome to I'll Sleep When I'm Done Talking, to which we don't sleep until we let you know about our most latest craze. I'm Cara.
And I'm Damon.
This week's episode is the Hyperfixation Station.
What was it such a long pause for?
What are you talking about? Because I forgot my lines? No, never. That could not be me. It's not been a while since we recorded. No. It's not like things have happened since.
Totally not. Oh, you know what would be a good idea, as I've been doing in the previous episodes, is putting my audio waveforms Audacity thing onto my other monitor, which is actually my Cintiq. Cool. Okay, that works.
Heck yeah. I think that's a great idea, Damo. You know what? I think
That's a fantastic idea.
I think we should all applaud Damo. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. You know, that's so lovely.
The bare minimum.
You know, hey, look. We can appreciate the bare minimum. It's fine. It's all good.
Oh, I'm so good at doing the bare minimum, dude.
Oh my god.
Don't ask me to do anything else, but the bare minimum?
Oh,
man, I've got that down. Look at me go. Look at you getting up in the morning and drinking
You can
water.
get a gold
job, you.
star.
Wow, you're brushing your teeth? Good.
You get a round of applause in which we clap our hands in a circle like it's round.
No. You're gonna have to explain it to me so I can visualize that properly. Do you mean clapping in a circle as in like moving your hands in a circle, or do you mean some other type of moving
your clapping hands around in a circle?
Okay.
Yeah, it was a thing we had a lot in primary school that like occasionally a teacher would do, and you're like, "What are you doing?"
What?
I don't know. I don't know. It was a thing that happened at school. So either some
your
kids
primary school experience is very different from mine.
I know, we'll get to it one day. Anyway,
eventually.
Fixation station. We've arrived. Tyler, what's the first station, Damo? Where have we first arrived at on this magical train?
Oh, would you look at... Hang on, it's a little hard to make out from this distance, but it looks, yep, no, that's definitely blue. It's blue, I can see a little bit of red in there, and it's fast. It's very fast. Oh my god, it's so fast. Oh, it's just my sonic hyperfixation. That makes sense. Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Woo! Hop on the train! Let's go and explore this train car!
What?
I've missed this podcast.
Why are we staying
so
in the
much.
car?
Well, because it's a hyperfixation train. Oh no, it's a station. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I thought the destinations were... Did you plan any of this out before?
No, of course I didn't. I'm on the fly. You're right. We've arrived. The train is stopped. We are at the station. That's where Sonic the Hedgehog is. Gosh, he looks...
You're meant to be the person who's good at improv.
He looks bigger and... It's late, Demo. I've been doing things
it's
today.
9:30.
Yay. Because of that comment,
for like 13 hours.
Because of that comment, this episode's coming out later than it usually does. That's why this episode came out later. I mean, no one's really gonna notice. I usually watch this the day after, but still. Yeah. Anyway,
we're kind of the only idiots staying up as late as we do.
Tell me about Sonic, Damo.
Tell you about Sonic? Oh god, where the fuck do I even start? It's a 30-year-old franchise, dude.
It's starting 2022. That'll make it shorter.
It's 2020. Oh god. Is that when it like really kicked in for me?
That's when Sonic 2 came out.
Okay, yeah.
Because the first one came out in 2020, and it was the biggest. It was one of the biggest movies of 2020.
Yeah. Because it's a funny thing of, like, I grew up with the franchise. I played Sonic Heroes a shit ton, because that was just the only... I think that was the only 3D Sonic game I had, yeah. Yeah, it was. So I played that a lot. I really liked it because of that. And then I started using the internet, and then internet culture was like, nah, he's lame. So I'm like, alright, I guess so.
Oh, classic thing.
Classic kid on internet activity.
Oh, I guess the general populace says it. I guess I'm wrong. Thank you, internet, for educating me. I really appreciate it. You know.
Sometime before the second movie came out, I don't entirely remember what happened. Something just clicked, and I was like, I need to watch this movie. I need to watch the first movie. I need to just get as much information in as I can. So, like, I think it must have been either the day before or a few days before we went to see the second movie. I just watched the first one, and I was like, oh my god, this is really good. And then we went and saw the second movie, and it hasn't been the same since. And it's like, what the fuck am I even supposed to say? My brain chemistry just changed. One day, there was a long period of time where I was just a very casual enjoyer. I just thought, like, yeah, no, it's okay. And now here I am, sitting at my desk, surrounded by Sonic plushies and, like, little Sonic figurines and acrylic charms and the little Jack-specific figurines over there, and I've got stickers everywhere. I've got art prints of him as well. He is everywhere. He is all over my room. Him and Shadow, but, like, I mean, they're obviously my favorites because I really enjoy the dynamic of, like, fun, optimistic hero with, like, darker, like, a villain who eventually becomes hero type of dynamic. Which, I mean, happens a lot, luckily for me. So I've got a lot of choices in that, but I just really like the Sonic and Shadow one in particular. What do you want me to say? Because, like, it's one of those topics that I could talk about for forever, but I need some sort of, like, prompt?
Yeah, look.
And I don't have notes.
I'll be honest. I don't know if I'm planning this one too far ahead. I just noted that I just noted that recently we'd been watching a lot of things that we were both very engaged in, and that we were very fixating on. And I was like, hey, I know what we could do to bring the podcaster back. We'll talk about this. And then, like, 3 hours ago, I was looking over and I was like, am I an idiot? Did I pick something stupid? Have I fumbled the ball on this one? But then, in, like, the break in between, like, me having dinner and stuff, I was like, no, that's a good idea. Yeah, because I was watching a video about stuff, and I was like, yeah, no, maybe this is good. Like,
it is a good idea.
Yeah,
because I mean, luckily for this episode, there's a lot that I can talk about. Like you went further back than I was intending on going with fixations. Like, yeah, a lot of these ones are, like, ages ago, but they've come up again recently, which is why I'm like, of course, I should talk about it, even though this episode's not going to come out anywhere close to when I'm talking about this. Like, this episode's going to come out and I'm like, oh, it's dated, it's old information. Who cares?
Like, things go to plan, this will come out in. Now, the last time I said these, I was saying them around about Valentine's Day. Or, like, February was when I said that the stuff will come out. I want to say July.
And when did it come out?
Well, they're not out yet. I mean, they're out in June. Ooh, maybe. That's the plan, but that's the current plan. I hope they come out. I just kind of need the art and, like...
Oh, yeah, don't worry. It'll be done soon.
There's, like, 2 other things I think I need to get sorted before I can... Well, no, the episode 11's fine. Episode 12 needs a few more edits. Anyway. I don't know when this is coming out. It should be around about July. But this is old hat news. Yeehaw, cowboy. I'm tired. Well, I'm not tired. I'm out of it. Been out of it for a bit. I'm just so beyond.
Oh, it's so close to being tired anyway. Like, you can't even tell the difference.
What?
So back to my Sonic, like, special interest. Like, pretty shortly after I saw the second movie, I just, because, like, I've had hyperfixations before, though I would say one of the bigger ones was when I was really getting into Deadpool, and I've still got a ton of Deadpool stuff around me. I love the guy. It really spiked for me when the first movie came out. But this one spiked in a different way because there's so much Sonic stuff that you can get. I was immediately like, okay, I have to get as many physical copies of the games as I can. And yeah, funny story. You assisted in that.
Well, I mean, me and Army, thank you very much. I think we both well, me,
oh, true.
Me
true.
mostly, but Army was helping out a bit. Like, definitely there is some, like, we're contributing. We're playing our part.
Indeed you are. I will attempt to list the Sonic games that I have in physical form. Specifically, there's definitely going to be some that I don't remember because they're those ones that are so fucking obscure that even I didn't know about somehow, or they're just like, I don't know, it's the tennis one, you know.
Oh, you mean Sega Tennis?
Yes,
the
Sega
beloved
tennis,
game.
But okay, let's see. I've got Sonic 2 for the Mega Drive. PAL Mega Drives suck, especially for Sonic, because they run at a lower hertz than NTSC and Mega Drives do, so that was kind of a bust. But I have a physical copy anyway, so it's pretty cool. I don't have any of the adventure games on physical copy yet, but I plan on getting those. I do have Sonic Heroes still, because that's the one I grew up with. Let's see. I've got Generations on 360, 06 on 360, Unleashed on 360. That very quickly became one of my favorite games that I have. You've gotten me a few of the Sonic and Mario at the
I've
Olympic
gotten you
Games
the Olympic Games on Wii and DS.
Mm-hmm.
You know how tempting it's been to try and buy you a Wii U game? They've always been they've always been just a bit too much money. Like, I'm like, oh, like like Sonic and something, oh, it's like, oh, it's $40. I don't know. Like, the mental image of me handing you a game and you looking down and seeing Sonic Boom for the Wii U
that's so funny because like there are only 2 Sonic games I can think of for the Wii U, and they both are not really all that great.
Which ones are those? Because Mario and Sonic at the Rio Olympics is apparently alright, but is rare.
So there's Sonic Boom, and then there's Lost World.
I forgot Lost World was even on the Wii U. I always associated it as a mobile game.
It's what?
Because those characters are always shown in like the Sonic mobile ads, or
because they don't have any other use. They were just in Lost World.
Yeah, but there was no advertising for Lost Worlds. I never saw any.
Yeah.
I never saw any.
It was a mediocre game. I liked the first stage, and like that was it. I do kind of like how Sonic moves in the game, but it's fine. It's an okay game. But yeah, I don't have any of the Wii U games yet.
You're telling me you don't have you don't have Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed for the Wii U?
Not for the Wii U. I have a version of it
for the PS3.
You got me the fucking Kinect version of Sonic Riders, which is one of the worst ones out there.
Yeah, but
because
it was
like
also
every secondhand shop we go into, and I see like the Kinect Sonic Riders, they have like 10 of those, and they're selling for like $1 each because nobody wants those.
And hey,
it's a broken game.
And you know what? You can look at those games and be like, hey, I don't have to spend that $1. I already own that game. I don't have to worry about it for the rest of my life. And I gave you that.
It's so funny. The last time we went to Sex together, how many like Wii Play copies they had there. There was so many.
I mean, nothing ever beats out the Wii Fit, the ones where they had to explicitly send out like messages on all their social medias, been like, "Hey, stop giving us Wii Fit. We have too many."
Yeah. So funny.
I
But okay, I've also got Sonic Rush for the DS. I think that's no, I have two Sonic DS games. One Sonic Rush, one is a collection of the original 3 Mega Drive games. It plays very poorly on my DS Lite, but plays a lot better on my 3DS, so there's that at least. Sonic Rush is pretty good though. And I've also got some of the newer games for my Switch, because I like paying more money than I should. I've got Frontiers, I've got Mania, Team Sonic Racing. I do really like Team Sonic Racing. It's very fun. I've got a few of the other racing games. Point is, I've got too many games. I bought Sonic 06 on like the 360, well, like mainly for like the completionist ness of it, but also I just wanted to try it out. I couldn't finish it. I'm just gonna wait till Project 06 is fully done.
I'm sure we can get a friend of the show, Kyron, who one of his favorite childhood games was Sonic 06. I'm sure we can get him to help you finish Sonic 06. I love
Look,
that
I
can
can't
just
even make fun of that because like I can't even make fun of that because I loved some broken games when I was a kid, and not even just broken ones, but also just ones that really weren't all that great. I had better options, but I preferred the ones that were a little bit janky for some reason.
No, I get it. I understand.
Like my copy of I almost said Sonic again. No, it's Spyro: A Hero's Tale. That's another older Hyperfixation, which I'm still like, I love it, but there's just not that much merch of the version of Spyro that I really like, so I just don't have much of him. But anyway, Hero's Tale. I love that game. It's good, but I think something was wrong with my Xbox controller, because anytime I would move Spyro forward and then stop moving him, he would do a little spin in a circle, which is very bad for a platformer game.
Oh.
Especially a platformer game where your character can glide. It's very... Oh, God. So I've also got the 2 movies of Sonic on Blu-ray. Waiting for the 3rd movie to come out because I want to see my boy.
Yes, I'm very much looking forward to that one too. I am looking at the time, and the train is it's gonna leave soon because we have a lot of stops to make.
Oh, that's so true. I can only talk, so like there's only so much I can say in this amount of time. But like, goodbye Sonic, goodbye my many Sonic plushies over here, goodbye modern Sonic plushie, goodbye classic Sonic plushie, goodbye chubby Sonic plushie, goodbye little figurine Sonic plushie, goodbye fan made Shadow plushie, goodbye Great Eastern Shadow plushie. Goodbye all the others. I don't know where the fuck they are. It's too many.
Quick, hop on the train. It's going. We have to go on.
I'm coming.
All right. So the train will be going for a bit. I think that was
I don't know why you jumped on. It wasn't even moving. You just had to step on.
It's fun, Damo. We can have fun.
I get that, but we're tired.
This is a fun adventure. I've got my nightcap. I'm set.
That's fair. I just want to sleep.
You know, train noises.
Are we turning this into like an RPG or something?
Oh, that's a different episode entirely.
So we're coming up to our next station.
We're coming up to our next station. It's not much of a station. There's just a blue box. It's an old police box. Let's hop out of the train. Let's investigate, because it looks pretty small. You know, it's big. It's a police box, but you know, it looks pretty stock standard.
Imagine a small police box.
Wait until we get to season 8.
Well, no, I have one in my house. I can't imagine it.
Doctor Who.
But I've got one.
Doctor Who is mine. It's very fun with
Yes.
Doctor Who, because I was like. Because at the moment, I'm watching the show with 3 people in 3 different eras. I am watching it with my old roommate, who we have been watching it since 2021. We caught up to it a bit ago, and now we're actually
Shit, I've
up
been
to
watching it
date
for
with
that
the
long?
episodes. Yeah.
I thought it was like 22 or something.
No, we started in December of
Goddamn.
2021 before we moved in together.
Ah. Wow.
Yeah, we, you know how many episodes we've gone through? We did that in one sitting.
Oh my god.
Which we both agree was stupid. We shouldn't have done it, but we were having fun.
I physically can't do that.
I know, and that's okay.
There's reasons
fine.
why we limit our like watch together sessions for like a certain amount of episodes each time for both the shows that we're watching.
Yeah, because we're clever now. We're smart. We have brain.
Well, I don't know about
did
that.
it.
Like we've definitely grown. But clever, smart, I'm not sure if those are adjectives for us.
Damn it, I don't know if I'm taller. Anyway, Doctor Who. I'm watching. So obviously I'm up to date. I'm up to date with them. With Army, we're at the Jodie Whittaker run. But we are going to go back because I skipped a few episodes because I just wasn't really feeling up to watching some. And Army really liked some characters, so I just skipped the episodes in which they were like written really badly or the season was just trash. So we are gonna go back and catch Army up on all the episodes we skipped. So that'll be good. But at the moment we're at the Jodie Whittaker run. For a little bit, then we're gonna go back, and then with you, Damo, we're nearly finished season 1, or when this is out, probably in the midst of season 2. It seems like you're enjoying the show.
Dude, I'm like enjoying it way more than I was expecting it to.
It's very fun with Doctor Who because when I started watching it, I was 13. I tried Christopher Eccleston. I wasn't really vibing with it. I was told to jump to Matt Smith, so I watched all of his run. Fell off at season 8 with Peter Capaldi because that season's not great. To the point where started as a joke, but then very quickly almost became a real thing. Where it was so boring that season that my roommate and I were just like, "What if we just made out instead?" What if we just did that? Like, we're not skipping any episodes because we're watching all of it. But, like, we could just make out. That'd be so much nicer. We didn't, which is a shame because I think it would have made that season a lot more palatable. But, you know,
Probably would have.
Yeah, like, and then Doctor Who became good again. And then it stopped being good again. And then it became good. Well, it became pretty decent again. But it's one of those things where for a while I didn't know how much I really liked the show. I was like, I really liked it when I started watching it. Then I fell off a bit. Then I went back and I caught up on the Tennant and Eccleston era. Oh, no, I don't think I did catch up with the Eccleston era. I caught up on a few episodes of Eccleston. I finished all the Tennant stuff, and I eventually did when watching it with roommate. I did finish season 10. Season 1. Did finish season 1 with all of Eccleston. But it was, and for a while, I was like, I don't know, like, I really like the show, but I don't know how far. No, at this point, if I don't say I like it, that's absurd. I must hate myself that much if I'm watching the show. Like, I'm watching the show in, like, a weird way, where I'm watching it with 3 different people, all in different, desperate eras of the adventure. You know, I love it. It's great. It's absolutely one of my favorite shows. And it's not great. It's amazing, but it's also kind of terrible. But it's also brilliant, but it's also... I just love it. It has so many concepts that I love and enjoy. I love the Doctor as a concept. I think that's an amazing character. And even Stephen Moffat, a guy I don't particularly love... he's written some good stuff, but he's also written a lot of bad stuff. He's just not my kind of guy. He said an amazing thing about the Doctor that's like so perfect, of like talking about like out of all of sci-fi, this is a really important character because, you know, like he doesn't have a gun. He has a screwdriver. He fixes things. His ship is a police phone box. It's a help box. And he has 2 hearts. because he cares that much. And that's so good. That's amazing. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I love this character. I love this show so much. The music is stunning. The actors across every season have always got standouts. Like, the writing of some episodes. This has got some of my favorite stuff of TV ever. This stuff rules. I love this show. This is great. I don't really have too much to say. It's just good, and I'm just happy about it. I mean,
like the episodes we just watched recently were in season 1 the World War II set episodes,
the Empty Child and the Doctor Dances.
Yeah, during the Blitz, and because like I have a weird thing where just like I've consumed a lot of World War II related media. I don't know why that's specifically for me, but like I mean it also kind of makes sense why I like Captain America so much. But I just really liked those episodes in particular, and I really like Eggleston's Doctor quite a lot actually. I do feel like if I watched that season when I was a lot younger, I probably wouldn't have vibed with it either. But, I mean, I think definitely watching it as an adult, it's much more impactful, I would say.
Yeah, he's absolutely brilliant. He was perfect casting. For what they were going with, I think they did an amazing job. And I think it's really stellar.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy that he's back in, like, the Big Finish stuff. Like, he's back in the audio shows that they do. And he's back for money reasons, but he's also... like, it's so funny. Because they're like, oh, you came back to Doctor Who. Why'd you do that? You hated being on the show because of circumstances. Why'd you come back? It's like, oh, I need money.
Yeah.
But also, the stuff
So
is
funny.
really well written. Like, I'm surprised they're not using this stuff for the actual TV show. Like, that's a missed opportunity. But hey, no, I'm happy to do it. And I really want to buy some of the Eccleston stuff, but it costs a small fortune. Because we live in Australia. I have some of the...
Yeah.
all the audios I have are all Tennant-related stuff, because obviously our favourite Doctor, but also cheaper content. Because I'm buying older things that are on sale more. So, the Eccleston stuff is brand new, so it's just a lot more expensive. I got one of the CDs for $5 because they were like, we need this stock gone. This was made in like 2016. Like, we need it out. We need it to go.
I will say, like, a thing that I really love about the Doctor in particular, which I've also noticed is just a thing that I like about my protagonists in general, is I love the ones that are severely traumatized in some way, but for whatever reason it may be, they have to keep up like this chipper attitude. Like,
yeah, it's good.
Like the Doctor has it because, like, I mean, he just has to. Deadpool has it because he can't die. What else can he do? I like my traumatized protagonists.
Traumatized protagonists are great, and I think that might be one of those on our next station, possibly. But I think the train is calling, and we might have to hop on.
Ah, yeah.
But this has been a lovely
steps on asterisk.
Fumbles on asterisk.
That was a nice little visit.
I really like
it's a
that
thing
stuff.
that we enjoyed
It's really
together.
Hey, does that mountain in the distance? Oh, you go. What do you think it looks like?
Yeah, no, that's definitely a mountain, all right. And that cloud is moving very quickly. Oh, but that's a person riding the cloud. Oh yeah, it's just the Monkey King. Don't worry, I'll take it from here.
Okay, wait, the Monkey King?
Don't worry, it's normal.
But Demo, you're a demon. You have horns. That's a bad sign. Well,
oh no.
We gotta get out of here!
Oh shit! Oh god! Oh no!
I robbed this monk of all these mystical jewels.
We'll take him with us, though. He looks like he tastes really good.
Oh yeah, he looks delicious.
Yeah.
Oh. The train gets derailed. We don't even make it to the stop. The stop comes to us.
He was too quick.
Anyway, Damo, go on. Tell us about the Monkey King.
So, yeah, this is a much more recent hyperfixation, in the fact that, like, Journey to the West in general is something that I didn't really explicitly know of until fairly recently. Like, I definitely knew of the things that were influenced by it, like Dragon Ball and stuff like that, and like the many, many adaptations that Journey to the West has had. But a little bit like late last year, I was introduced to Lego Monkey Kid, and we watched all of it within like probably within the span of like definitely less than a week, I would say. And it is one of my favorite shows ever. I became so, like, I fell so in love with that show so quickly.
I hadn't
and you
seen
witnessed it.
I hadn't seen anything like it since the 2022 Sonic event. I haven't witnessed anything since then. It was scary to see happen so again.
Quick. It's happened so quick.
I feel like it fell.
I love
despite Sonic being quicker, I know Monkey's way quicker.
Monkey's so quick.
But like, yeah, this was so much quicker. Like, yeah.
This is like, I knew what was happening, so I just accepted my fate.
Yeah, there was no fighting it this time. You're like, I understand my destiny. Demo, no!
Yeah. So, like, the funny thing about Journey to the West in particular is that, unlike Sonic being, like, it's a fairly old, like, not old, it's, like, it's been around for a bit. It's a 30-plus-year-old franchise. Journey to the West is so much older than that. So there's so much material for me to still go through. Okay, I've watched Lego Monkey Kid. I'm rewatching it so that I can watch it with you, essentially.
Yeah, it's good.
I've got one of the abridged translations in here. I've also got part 1 of the translation of the whole book back in my shelf. I've started accumulating various Monkey King themed memorabilia. It's mainly Lego Monkey Kid because the fan base is really huge, so a lot of people have made stuff for that. But also just like I've been to Pop Mart because I saw that one of the sets they had a fucking Monkey King themed thing, and I was like, oh, I need to get that. Oh, I'm losing all my money to this. God damn it. I've got one of the fucking Lego Monkey Kid sets. I've got the Flower Fruit Mountain one behind me, and I'm going to be getting another one. And like you gave me the what is it? Blockhead?
The Lego brick. I think it's a brickhead.
I think it's Brickhead. Yeah, you gave me the Brickhead version of Wukong because like it was a display one, and they needed to get rid of it.
And it was half price. Because fun fact...
And you gave me a Red Sun keychain.
So what happened was I was looking around to try and find something else that my brother was wanting. And as I was walking around the shops, I found a Lego store, like an official Lego store. And I was like, oh, what? I didn't know they had one.
We don't have many of those in Australia.
and I walked around, and they were chatting about it, and I was like, "This is crazy." And I was like, "Oh, because looking at the Lego website, there's a few Monkey Kid stuff, and I'm getting into the show as we're recording this, when about halfway through season 4. But by the time this comes out, I'll be well up to date, unless there's a new season that comes out."
Maybe. We don't know is the thing. We don't know when season 5 is coming out.
I'm sure it will be fine. I'm sure I'll be up to date.
And even then, it's not going to be out in English first.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We'll watch it subbed. It's fine.
Anyway.
But yeah, I was getting into it, and I asked the clerk, I was like, hey, do you have any Lego Monkey Kid stuff? And they're like, nah, only online in Australia.
Yeah.
For some reason, like a few things I have come across in my time, Australia just doesn't receive stuff. They just don't get them.
No.
not at all. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't
You have
get
all the other
and if we
things.
do get them, we get them very late.
Or weirdly early.
Yeah,
But
it's either one or the other.
But specifically Lego Monkey Kid, it bugs me, and it bugs Demo as well, because it's an Australian animated show.
Mm-hmm.
It's animated by Flying Bark, or at least the first 4 seasons are.
Up until recently.
Up until recently, but
things have changed. But we don't need to dwell on that. It's fine.
But it's been an Australian animation studio who's been doing the animation, and that rules. We love it. Represent. But, like,
Yeah.
it just sucks that I can't support them like that. And then while I was at the store, in a bunch of, like, there's, like, minifigure keychains that no one particularly cares for, they had Red Boy, and I'm like, I want one of these, because a very funny thing that happened was, when Damo got into the show, they got hyper-focused into those 2 damn monkeys, right? Those 2 monkeys, right? They just got so focused.
Literally
Like,
just
I love these 2
literally just the
so
Monkey Kid
much.
version of Sonic and Shadow.
Yeah.
It's literally them.
Yeah, I'm so excited when Damo gets to Dragon Ball Z. I'm so excited.
Oh my god, dude.
But, like, yeah, they just, like they were so obsessed with these 2. I'm like, alright, fair enough. They're going to be good characters, going to be great going into it. And it was very funny, because then when I've been watching the show, I'm like, but this Monkey Kid and May and Red Boy, I love all these guys. These guys are great. These are my ones I like. These are the ones that I'm jumping on, being like, yes, good, I love these guys. The monkeys are cool. They're fun. I like them. They're cool. They're great. But these guys, these are my guys. These are my guys.
You like the traffic light trio.
I love specifically, because obviously his name's Red Sun, but his name's also Red Boy, but I keep calling him Red Boy because I think it's funny.
You do.
I think it's funny. I think it's a bit demeaning to the guy.
Yeah, he's canonically in the show like, my name is not Red Boy, it's Red Sun.
Yes, and I think it's funny. So Red Boy is one of the tropes that I really like, who is bad guy for a bit, but then ends up begrudgingly helping the good guys a lot because there's worse bad guys now.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to do the bad things, but, like, we have to stop at this so then I can do my crimes. Oh,
yeah.
It's my favorite trope. I love it so much. Not my favorite trope. There's many favorite tropes.
It's so
I love it
good.
so much. It's absolutely great.
It's so damn good. And, like, luckily, yeah, because there's so much Journey to the West stuff out there, and I've got a lot to go through. I've, like, actually, one of my favorite adaptations is technically, OSP's version of Journey to the West.
It's a great adaptation. It's really good.
It's really good. It's like, it's big, like, and it's just a summary of the books, but it's still like, nah, Red, you draw Monkey really damn well, and I love the way you portray him. He's so good.
It's also like, because yeah, when you first started getting into it, I was like, well, I've been wanting to get into Journey to the West for ages. I wonder if there's anything on Audible. And there was the abridged, the shortened version, like the shortened version of the book that Demo has. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'll listen to that one. That one's available. I'll listen to it. And I didn't finish it, but like I got like to the 2 hours of the end, and I just things happened outside of like for life to make me stop doing that specific book. But like I was having a great time. I was really fun. And then going into this other stuff, or when like before watching the show, when Demo would say something, I'm like, oh, that seems vaguely familiar. I know a kind of a version. Yeah. But no, it's great. It's a good show. We love this specific Lego show. It's absolutely great.
It's such a
I
good
want
show.
the Lego sets now. God damn it.
Yeah.
I want merchandise, but that one's a little. Yeah, Demo. I don't need to look up merchandise. Demo knows all the merchandise. Demo could be like,
Exactly.
you like this one, and I'm like, you're so right. I do like this one. Thank you.
Fun thing that happened to me with both Sonic and Monkey Kid is that, like, because of Sonic, I'm in love with hedgehogs now. So anytime I see anything hedgehog related, I'm like, mine. And same thing happened with Monkey Kid. Anytime I see anything monkey related, I'm like, oh yes, give me that, please.
It's so funny.
It's so good.
so funny.
I've got so many keychains. from both these franchises, because that's another one of my special interests. Just the dang acrylic keychains that you can find all over the place, because they're really, really good.
They are great.
Oh, the fucking plushies that I got. Oh, they're so damn cute.
Yeah, you did go out and like find custom, unique monkey and macaque plushies that look adorable and are amazing.
They're so cute, and they're making an MK one. I think the pre-orders are going to be out soon at the time of recording this, so I just like check back in on the person's Twitter every now and then to be like, is it out for pre-order yet? Nope, not yet. Okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah, like tragically, like I mean, at the yeah, no, we didn't see any Monkey King related things at the Supernova that we went to last time. But
Yeah, I don't think we did.
And I don't know if there's going to be any this one. But hey, if I end up like selling art and stuff online, and if I end up doing Artist Alley types of things, oh, you know I'm going to be selling Journey to the West related stuff.
You have to be.
Someone has to.
And I'll be right next to you, making sure.
Yes.
We're like, no, you gotta get your Monkey Kid stuff, get your Sonic stuff. Gotta get a third thing. Yes.
Oh, I totally forgot. Like, fanfiction's a huge part of my hyperfixations. Oh my god.
You have been reading a lot of
reading.
fanfiction. You have, because of saying that, you have reminded me of another one of my fixations. We have another stop to make.
I've read so much from AO3, and I'm not going to be able to stop, but I mean, I can't keep going because then I'll have to go on forever, and the train is leaving, so we gotta go.
We probably should
there's
hop
a big
on
hole
the
in the
train.
side because of Monkey King now, but like it's okay. We'll
Don't
deal
worry.
with it later.
We'll wave goodbye to we'll wave goodbye to the crew as they are leaving to go on so they can continue their journey to the west as we hop on the train again.
We should probably give him his monk back though.
Damn it, we didn't have Damn it, the monk's already leaving with them. It is already gone. We've been robbed. Well, not robbed. We've robbed them. So that means that we've been...
I mean, does robbing a person technically count as robbery? Because I think that's actually kidnapping.
Have we been robbed back, though? Did they rob... No, they wouldn't have, because they're Buddhists. Ow.
Ow!
I hit my teeth. I gestured too strongly.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Of course you did.
Anyway.
Assume that anytime Cara is talking, like her hands are all over the place.
Quickly, hop on the train.
Okay, I'm coming. It's like I don't think this train's going to be like taking off quickly at any point in time. It's definitely going.
Look, it's already at its next stop. Wow, gee willikers, you can see it from here.
Wow, that's weirdly constructed.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, the Monkey Kid one kind of that wasn't really a stop. That more stopped us. So I guess that makes sense. I guess that's reasonable. We're at a tourist trap. That's not fine. We'll just have a wander in. Let's see what this is.
Okay, fine, but we're not buying anything here. This stuff all looks shady anyway.
Welcome to the Mystery Shack. Behold our wonders. Whoa!
Great.
Oh, damn! This is very upsetting, but like, this is really making me feel inspired to make an episode do a thing into which we're going on an adventure.
Oh no! Stop! We're too ambitious. We can't do this.
This one's easier. I'm sure we can do it. It's fine.
Easier,
anyway,
sure.
Ami and I have been watching Gravity Falls again because I watched some interviews with Alex Hirsch and that got me vibing, and so we're watching that show again, and which is again, I have a tattoo of the show. Like, I love this show so much. It's just brilliant, amazing. I've seen this show like so many times, and I've seen the audio commentary about as much as I've seen the show, like, in full. And I mean, just going through it's been really nice, but like, it's just I didn't expect to be laughing as hard this consistently, because I'm like, I've seen this before, I know the jokes, but no, it's still funny. It's still really funny. It's still funny when like Seuss is like, I wonder if I could be in the video game, and then like unscrews the Tron parody, and then the next guy goes up, he's like, help man, I'm trapped in the video game, but not in the way you think, because he just climbed into the arcade cabinet. Like, that's hilarious.
That's so funny.
There's another great Seuss joke which I love, which like Stan like storms out the door and says like stands out the front door and leaves, and it's just like, wouldn't it be funny if instead of like the front door that was like a closet and you had to come back out again? And he walks over to the door and was just like, no, this is a real door. It's just like a flat, like, all the characters, because unlike in like a sitcom or whatever, where you have like a laugh track and you can look at the characters being like, why aren't you laughing in universe at this guy's jokes? Like, come on, you're supposed to be a friend. Like, laugh at you enjoy their comedy, right? You get that in Gravity Falls, where like a character will say something and the other character will laugh at their joke, or you can tell that they're having fun. But it's just that moment just was heard with dead silence of blank expressions. Oh, the show's great, and like because of that, I've been watching a lot. I've been like, YouTube's been recommending me a lot more interviews, or a lot more like I just watched. And I'll link 3 of these because I feel so inspired watching all of them. They're like these it's like a convention in Mexico, and they had like guest speakers or whatever. And one of them was Alex Hirsch. He went up, talked for an hour, had fun. Next one is Dana Terrace, who did Owl House, and then the one I'm watching at the moment is Matt Broley, who did Amphibia. And they all talk about so different things. Oh, it's so inspiring. Because at the current moment where I'm at the moment, I don't have work. I have a lot of time. I've been stressed for a while. I'm still a bit stressed, but I'm starting to work on things. I'm trying to get stuff together. I'm finally trying to sort out some stuff I've been meaning to for a while. And just like, it's so good. It's making, like, Dana Terrace's one was about like how to pitch a show, and talked about like a pitch bible and like what you'd want, what information you need to have, and she used an example of a show that she nearly got greenlit, but then had the choice of either doing that show or Owl House, and then went and did Owl House, and talking about that other show and just showing thing and like doing that, and I'm like, well, I have a show that I wanted to make since I was like 15. I wonder if I could make that. I could do that. I got time. Yeah. It's really making me want to like go out and work in this industry, and which is scary given the current climate. But like, I really want to go out and make things. I want to do stuff. Like, heck, like one of the first things I did in this creative thing that kind of also got me going was I edited together that uni assessment I uploaded to the YouTube channel, True Crimes. The one thing I was like the most proud of to come out of uni. Which when we did it like about a year ago now, and when I got permission for everyone to upload it, and then things got really busy and I took time, I finally went and listened to it, and slightly director's cutted it, but like just like little minor things of like, make this a bit shorter, extend out this line delivery, like just like extend out the spaces between these 2 lines, slow this bit down, turn down volume and stuff, because the volume mixing at the end was a bit crazy because assessment stuff. I'm so inspired. I want to make things. I'm so excited. Which is so annoying to be fucking trapped. But like I'm getting there, and it's really good, and I'm so excited about it. And it's so nice. And also I get to watch my favourite show with my partner. How good is that? And I also got to watch my other favourite show with you. And then we also got to watch your favourite show with me. And I'm just having a nice time.
Yeah.
It's good. And
We're traumatizing each other.
yay! And, like, especially because after we finish Gravity Falls, at some point, Damo, we got to watch Owl House.
We do, yeah.
That's on
I never
the
actually
list.
finished Owl House.
We'll start from the beginning. We'll go through it. And we'll have a great time.
Yeah, good.
We'll have a gay old time because that show was absolutely lovely and amazing, and I want to get a tattoo of it, which I think I maybe worked out a good tattoo that could work. I told you about it. It's all good. It's a great show. It's a good time. I love Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
I love it so much. For those who are wondering what my tattoo is of the Gravity Falls, it's the Seuss's question mark. That's the tattoo I got. It's this Seuss's question mark, the one he has on the t-shirt. I got that one. It's really good. I love it. I gotta get more tattoos.
Yeah. You do.
Anyway.
So do I.
We gotta hop on the train, Damo. Let's hop on.
Yep. I still don't understand why you just need to, like, hurl yourself on here every time,
Because
dude.
I'm silly, Damo. I'm silly tired.
I know. Yeah, I get that. I don't understand how people can be silly tired, because I'm only tired.
Oh wow, I love this train ride. I'm so glad we did this.
I know, right? This has been pretty interesting.
This is so fun.
Yeah, that looks like there's a that must be the next stop coming up.
Yeah.
That's an awful lot of animals over on that train station, don't you think? But, like, are they animals? They look kind of more like, I guess you could call them monsters. You would say there's a lot of different types. Oh my god, I think that they're fighting each other.
I have the binoculars on backwards.
Oh. Good job, you. And that's yep, we're pulling up. Yep, this is the Pokemon station. Okay, cool. This is fine.
I so want art from this episode. I so want art of us on a train.
Oh god,
That's
that'd
so
be pretty
cool.
funny.
Anyway, hang on, there's a guy. Hello, I'm the professor. You get to pick one from many Pokemon.
Why did you have to get stuck with the professor? I got cornered in by this guy asking me to fight him, and I don't want to fight him.
Fight me!
He's not letting me leave.
Fight me!
I don't want to. I don't have anything.
Professor, quick, what's the best Pokemon to fight that young boy over there? I say this Pokemon. You mean one of my favorite Pokemon ever? Sure did. Thank you, Professor. Go Poliwrath. Kill. Kill.
You got Poliwrath as a starter?
We needed something to defeat the young boy so we could save you from ending up in a fight when you have no Pokemon.
Poliwrath is like the third evolution.
Yeah, I'm borrowing it for a second, Emma. Don't try to apply logic to this demo. Have you seen this train
if you get to have a fully evolved Pokemon, that I also want a fully evolved Pokemon.
Yeah, of course Professor. You can. Yes?
Yes. You have any Sylveons on you?
I have a Voltorb. That's not the right one. Hold on, give me a second. I have a Jolteon. Does that work? Is that close enough?
Oh, that works. That works very fine. Yes, I'll take that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Come
no
here,
problem.
my spiky boy.
Anyway, Pokemon.
Pokemon is another hyperfixation. It's a thing I've been into for like a very long time. Because how did I first get into it? I'm pretty sure I originally got into it through the anime, because when I was first watching YouTube as like a 12-year-old or something, a lot of people were just uploading episodes from different shows all over YouTube, and they weren't taken down for a good while, and like that's how I was able to watch My Little Pony for a good amount of time. And also Pokemon. Indigo League Pokemon specifically. That's as far as I was able to get. But I did also watch the abridged version from Team 4-Star, is it? No, wait.
It's
either that one or One Kids.
It's One Kids. Team 4-Star did DBZ abridged.
They did DBZ.
They did DBZ and Helsing. I was just gonna quickly say, like, if you are very interested in us talking about like an hour about Pokemon, there's like an episode, episode 4 of like season 1. We do a whole episode on Pokemon.
Yeah, very true.
It's got a lot of the backstory, and it's got Kyra in it. It's great.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, it's because I'm a simple man. I like my animals, and I like my little adorable monsters specifically. So like anytime I get into Pokemon, it's explicitly because of like the actual Pokemon themselves, obviously. But like the battle stuff is like definitely never really been a huge priority thing for me. I've always been more interested in the story, which is probably why I was so drawn to the anime initially. But I mean, like the first game I got was Pokemon X. Yeah, first one I got was Pokemon X. Then I got Y somehow, and then I got another copy of X somehow, which is now your copy of X. And then I got Pearl. I wanted Diamond, but they only had Pearl. And then I got Omega Ruby. Then I got Ultra Moon, which I've actually been replaying, and I'm having a really good time with it.
It's crazy. I have the exact same games as you. Like,
yeah,
I also have both X and Y.
Yeah.
I bought Omega Ruby like recently. I haven't played it yet, but I have bought it.
I haven't gone too far into it because like I think I just don't really vibe with the Pokemon in that gen specifically. But,
That's fair enough. I really like Gen 3. I think it's great. But also, I've played a lot of, like, Emerald over, like, your whatchamacallits, your emulators. I've played a lot of Emerald. So, like, never finished it, but, like, started, like, 5 different games. Anyway, because we've got randomizers and stuff. But, like...
Yeah.
No, I specifically really... Like, yeah, I own those. It's so fun. And recently, on a whim, I saw some Pokemon art, and I was like, that could be fun. And then I made a bunch of trainers, and then I sent them to Damo, and then I think that's why that's here right now. Like,
yeah, you caused something. You know how long it's been since I've just drawn Pokemon just out of like hyperfixation specifically? I haven't done that since my first playthrough of X. Like it's been that long, and now I'm drawing so much Sylveon because I fucking love Sylveon. I gotta say,
had
X
an
and
impact
Y.
on your life.
Yeah, X and Y is my favorite generation, and like not just because that's the first Pokemon game I had. I love the way the Pokemon in that generation are designed so much. Although like Ultra Moon does feel a lot more fun to actually play, probably mainly because like the movement just feels a lot nicer in that game, I would say. But you know, it's good. I like both those games. I've got a lot of Pokemon plushies around me. I don't have much in terms of Pokemon stuff in general because it's expensive. But I have a lot of options at least. Like I've got a Score Bunny over here, despite the fact I haven't played, it's Scarlet and Violet, right, that he's from? Yeah. No. Wait, no, it's Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield, yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
I haven't played Sword and Shield, don't plan on playing.
Well, if you ever want to, I have a copy that you could use.
That's cool.
I played the game once.
I may get it just so I can have a Score Bunny.
I don't have any desires to return. It was a fun playthrough. I named one of the... I really liked... I love that the Pokemon games have, like, so many rivals now. I think it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's fun.
But yeah.
Yeah, I have a Score Bunny. I have a Corduroy Bulbasaur up here. I've got a lot from the Shinx to Luxray line because that's one of my favorite lines of Pokemon. I've got the sheep Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet, and the grass type monkey starter that I don't remember. But I mean, again, I got it because monkeys. I gotta have all the monkey guys. They had an A-palm there that they were selling as well, but it was one of the fuzzy ones, and I would have gotten it if it wasn't the fuzzy one, because that would just collect so much dust. What else do I have? I have a Mimikyu. I have a little Sleepy Rowlet. I did end up getting like a DVD of like Indigo League, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I bought you that.
Right? You did, that's right.
I got you all of Indigo League, I'm pretty sure, like the first 2 seasons. Yeah, I bought you... Again, it's one of those scenarios you're like, Cara, I'm really getting into this, I'm really thinking about it, and I'm like, alright. Or you'll be like, I kind of want to watch it, or like, it's a bit hard to find, or I'm like, here it is, I found it. Sometimes I'm like, here it is, found it, I bought it, here you go, and they was like, oh.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite moments was, I think at one point you were like, I really want to get this like taiko drum, because it was for like the one of the video games.
Yeah.
And you were like, I really want... I think your status was like, if you buy this for me, I will do a drawing for you. And I'm like, bet. Took me about a month, and I was like, all right, Damo, here's your money for the thing. And Damo was like, what? I forgot about it in 2 days. And I'm like, oh, well, I have $125. Do you want anything?
It feels like it's probably important to mention that like we were both like suspecting we have like we're both like ADHD. We're not diagnosed because that's expensive, and also like it's
and I found
difficult.
out recently, despite all the signs.
Yeah, but like that is like, I mean, that is the reason this is the hyperfixation episode, because yeah, I've got quite a few different Pokemons around here, but I need to get more. It just sucks that a lot of Pokemon merch I see out there is just not really what I'm interested in. Like,
or very expensive.
I don't really care for the cards, but that's what most of it is.
It's because there's a competitive scene to it. If there was a competitive scene to the plushies, I'm sure there'd be a lot more. Someone draw art of that. Someone, please. I need... Someone draw... Do anything with it. Be creative. Go have fun. Do a soundscape if you want. Do a soundscape of the competitive plushies. Like... Go ham. Do nuts.
I haven't even mentioned like the little Wukong and Macaque like standee that came in the mail yesterday for me.
Well,
I'll send you a picture of it
that's
later.
like 4 stations ago, Damo. And the train's about to rock up for this
2,
one.
Thank you very much.
Wasn't even a station, that's on me.
Yeah, exactly. You'll love it. It looks great.
Oh, heck yeah. Anyway,
oh man.
Train's arriving. We probably should hop on.
Head off now. Yeah, we may as well we will step on the train. Thank you very much. Oh, buddy.
It's just fun, okay?
You're gonna like give yourself a concussion doing that.
I've got a helmet.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh,
that's a colander that you found on the ground.
It's close enough.
You'll never guess where I got that from. One day we'll do an episode on special interests.
Oh, well, that was a good station, though. That was fun. And we get to keep a Pokemon. That's cool as. Yeah, the only station we didn't really get to keep anything from was, well, there wasn't really much to pick up from the Tartar station. And we didn't really get to keep anything from when Monkey Kid stuff happened.
No.
Look at the station coming up. It's not much. It's quite small. I can tell it's quite small. It's a cardboard box that just says station on it. We'll hop off and I'll tell you what's in the cardboard box. It's S&D tier.
How did I forget about this one?
Because we both have ADHD apparently, and so I forgot about it until you said something earlier, and I was like, oh yeah, the thing So S&D tier is a TikTok series that is about an S tier supervillain living with a D tier supervillain. Shenanigans ensue. I don't think I really need to explain too much. They play on a lot of fun tropes. There's a lot of fun scenario. There's a lot of fun stuff in there, like how you have like copyright-free versions of characters, and just like original characters and like fun stories. And it's just real good. It's real fun. I download because in an effort to try and conserve media, because I feel it very important. Oh my goodness, I could put them on CD. Oh, I could put them on DVD. I could make a DVD of S&D tier. That's rad as hell. That's so exciting. Oh, that's amazing. That rules. Anyway,
that'll be so much money.
No, not really. I already have all the DVD discs. I just need some cases.
DVD blanks. Oh, that's true. You have DVD blanks.
Damn, I got like a pack of 100 printable DVD blanks for like free.
Shush. Dude, you've been talking about like CDs specifically for so long that I completely blanked on the DVDs.
No, I have so many DVD. CD ones, I do need more cases. So if anyone wants to give me some money, I don't have a lot of money at the anyway. It's a series. The last TikTok I saw of them was they were like, I've made 950 of these. I was not supposed to make this many long. I'm stopping the series and waiting until I ransom. Give me more fan fictions. Give me. Which is a very fun thing this creator does. I love it so much. But yeah, I've downloaded about 600 of them before I got sidetracked with other things I needed to do. And there's so many, and I love them so much, and they mean so much to me. And I'm just happy to have them downloaded. It's great. It's just so... I've been labeling when the series kick in and when they do these. Like, I was like, oh, when an arc happens or, like, stuff like that. And it's good. It's fun. It's really nice. And there's so many more
I can't even fault that because, like, I do a similar thing with whenever I see fan art online because, like, it's very susceptible to just getting wiped from the internet, or either that or finding the crunchiest version of it imaginable.
Yeah.
So like I've got I have my folders organized very specifically in a sense that like I have a folder dedicated to like shows, movies, and video games and just general media that I like, and I have them sorted into more subfolders of like, let's say, fucking like Animal Crossing, we've got Futurama, we've got The Simpsons, we've got Monkey King, we've got Sonic, we've got Spyro, we've got all the things that I like. And the Sonic folder and the Monkey King folder specifically have so much fan art in them.
It'd be fun to learn how big the file is.
How many
gigabytes
are in it collectively. That'd be so funny. Oh my god. And and have a very specific way of not very specific, but I have a specific way of organizing them as well, so it's easier for me to find certain art pieces.
But yeah, I don't really have much else to say about S&D tier. I'll link the creator in the description. Go watch their stuff. They're great.
It's really funny because like anytime like in chat specifically, like I don't know why you have to say it out loud in order for me to recognize what it is, but anytime you type S&D tier, like a little bit ago you had like, I have so much S&D tier saved on my phone. I was just kind of sitting there like, what the fuck is that?
It's not on my phone, it's on the computer. Like, I explicitly made the choice to go on the computer because my phone already has like 800 TikToks.
Point being,
which only 5 of them are S&D tier. Probably more like 9 now, but still.
Point being that it's like, unlike some of the other ones we've mentioned before, like the vast majority of them are things that both of us like. It just happens to be that like one of us likes that specific thing a lot more than the other.
Yes.
Because like I don't use TikTok or anything, and I'm just not really into short form content like that. It's just so far away from anything that I'm interested in that I just forget it exists until you bring it up. And like when you type it out, I don't know what you're talking about. It's like, it feels really mean, but it's also just like, No, this is a specifically a you thing, man. It's like, you gotta rock that.
And it's the fun thing where, like, there's no art of this show. Or if there is, it's very specific because the creator's like, there's no canon designs. There's no canon gender to any of the characters. They have, like, canon names and, like, powers, but even then, the creator's like, change them. Go nuts. Like, do whatever. I just want to read fanfiction. I like this setting or idea. Do whatever you want with them. And the weird benefit of that is I'm like, no, that's my ticket into fanfiction reading, and I should really take that at some point.
You really should.
I should.
Because it does exist on AO3.
Oh, no, it's, like, I think it was last year, last year or something. It was, like, number 99 out of the top 100 ships.
Fuck yeah.
And they were like, I made it on the list. That's so fucked up. It was either last year or the year before. Who fucking remembers? Anyway, this station is small. I don't know. Damo, how many more stations do you think we've got left? How many stations do you have left on your list of stuff to go to?
Dude, I lost my map like a fucking half hour ago. I don't. If I had more stations, I'm too sleepy to remember.
Well, I've got like one more station.
Well, that'd be good because, I mean, we only have so much time on this trip, dude.
That's very true. That's very true. And hey, I think it's a station we'd both really enjoy anyway. So I'm sure it'll be fine.
I want to sleep.
Ow.
Did you jump off the train?
No, I jumped on the train. It's just consequences of actions, Damo. It's a lesson you have to learn sometimes.
What? You never learn that, though.
I never will. Alright. It's been a good trip so far. If I'm honest, it's probably one of my favorite episodes we've ever done.
Honestly, say.
I was really going into it being like, I don't know, how am I really going to pace this together? And just, it's the power of improv and stuff. I think we can. There's a city right there. I think our last stop's a city. That's cool.
A city?
That's fun.
I guess.
Oh, yeah, I think it'll be nice. I think it'll be alright. The train... the train stopped. The station was destroyed. Apparently the rhino's attacking because it's Spider-Man!
Oh, we should probably get out of here then. That means the city's dangerous if he's stopping something.
We dealt with Wukong. I'm sure we're fine.
I
mean, we lost dramatically, but, you know, and...
there was no chance of winning.
Oh, yeah, we knew that. I mean, that monk looked so edible. Anyway.
He did. I feel like if he probably would have given us, like, some sort of immortality if we ate him, but, you know.
Wait, he would have? Oh, that would have been terrible.
I know, right?
Yeah, that would have been a stupid idea. Anyway, we should run for our lives.
Oh, exactly.
Anyway, yeah, Spider-Man. Today, I just finished reading Spider-Man Blue. It's a good book. I really like Spider-Man. We've talked about it many times before. But even, like, the other, like, maybe about, like, a month ago or something, I was listening to an episode of a podcast or whatever, and talk about Spider-Man, and, like, the new comic run, the one where Spider-Man is a dad. That new run that's happening by Jonathan Hickman. I think that's the guy writing it, or one of the names attached. Anyway, it's the new Ultimate Spider-Man. They were talking about that one, and I was thinking about my Spider-Man that I made, and your Spider-Man that I helped you make. And I was just thinking about those two, being like, oh, but what if I did this? What if I did these things? What if I, like, all the creative juices just going? Oh, my goodness.
So many.
I don't know. I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's great. Spider-Man Blue, I'm so happy to read. If I want to buy it for you because it's really cheap at the moment, but I'm also like, you could just read my copy. I don't know how much you want to own it physically, like...
I do just like owning comics. That is one of my favorite medias ever.
I just have no money at the moment. Otherwise, I'd buy you more. They're so cheap at the moment.
I know.
I went to a different QBD and they just had none. I'm like, oh, they had like one Black Panther and one Deadpool, and I was like, that's not the other one had like some X-Men, some Hulk. It wasn't a lot, and I tried to look them up on the website, and I couldn't find them because there were too many books that fall under Marvel.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, okay. Or just when I typed in Spider-Man, because I was like, well, they don't sell any Spider-Man comics ever. There were so many coloring books or like other media that wasn't comics, and when there was a comic, it was like maybe there or sold out. And it's like, no, like classic stories or anything. Great. But no, it's Spider-Man Blue was really good. It was really nice. For those who don't know, that comic, it's Peter Parker reminiscing of when he met Gwen Stacy and how they like kind of fell in love. And like it's just nice. It's just a nice book, and like him having to deal with like Craven for the first time, and it's just really well drawn. It's really nice. It really puts you in the headspace of like Peter, like back when like in that middle point where like he's beyond the nerd with glasses, but he's still trying to find his new self, where he's a bit more confident. He has a bit more of an understanding, but he's still a nerd. He's still a guy. He's turning into like, it's like, yeah, that guy's all right. Like that's where he's getting at, and he's working on that. He just got a motorbike. Like it's real nice, and it's just a nice book, and I'm really happy that I was able to buy it. Oh yeah, speaking about your traumatized characters who have to have a go-lucky like face.
Oh, it's so good.
But yeah, that, I don't know, Spider-Man's just great and nice, and I want to read more Spider-Man books. Whether it be like, like, you know, a lot of different types of them, but I also want to write one, which is stupid because of the copyright.
Oh man, that was a nice little station. Hang on.
Well, I mean,
there's another guy near Spider-Man. He's in a red suit. He's pulling up his mask. Oh wow, he's just fully kissing Spider-Man right on the mouth. But he seems to be fine with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Deadpool. That explains it. That's my other hyperfixation.
Is he pulling a gun on us? I think
we should probably
go. I think is he looking at us while he's kissing Spider-Man? Dude, come on, man.
We should go. We're not immortal like he is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing I love about my protagonists. Immortal ones. Which just adds to the trauma.
Why is he giving... He's just waving his eye... He's just moving his eyebrows up and down, which is so funny to see from such a distance. He's really good at conveying, like, facial expressions to that mask. I'll give him that.
Oh, I know, right?
Okay, Spider-Man...
He doesn't even have the giant eyes.
I guess he's going off to go and see... Deadpool's just walking closer to us. He's put the gun away, but he's getting close. He's starting to run. I think we should hop back on the train, Damo.
I think we should go.
I think we should get out of here.
That might be a good idea.
And on that lovely note, I've been Cara.
I've been Damo.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. If I'll sleep when I'm done talking, because damn, we sure have.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've done any recording as well.
Oh, 100%. And now is the point where we go and say goodnight to our audience.
Yes.
Say good night.
Yes.
Enjoy your sleep. Enjoy your slumber. May you dream of your hyperfixations or our ones. Because
good night,
we're cheeky.
everyone.
Good night. Good night.